I beg you, autograph hunters, to refrain from doing this. Kelly Clarkson, despite the fact that she adores her fans, requires privacy while she is using the restroom. On the other hand, one of her most ardent admirers followed her practically into her stall, and Clarkson dealt with the situation in the most effective manner she was aware of. A fan surrounded Kelly Clarkson in a restroom stall and forced her to leave. On her show, The Kelly Clarkson Show, the former coach of The Voice shared the story of the most passionate fans she has ever met with Kristen Wiig and Carol Burnett. She also discussed the reasons behind their tremendous support. Clarkson's statement, which shocked Burnett and Wiig, was as follows: "I've had someone literally come into a bathroom while I am in the stall and just slide paper and pen under." In addition to making matters even more difficult, Clarkson was doing what people do when they digest food at the moment. Simply put, I wasn't simply urinating. I'm going to be honest with you. I was like, there's a situation going down in here. I would actually back away, ma'am. Clarkson laughed. I would actually back away. On the other hand, the singer of Breakaway was able to redeem herself. Do you find out what? I signed it, she continued, and then I was like, have a nice day. She went on to say that she had signed it. No indication was given as to whether the fan was appreciative or humiliated. According to Clarkson, she did not utter a single word. As terrible as that was, it was also humorous. I didn't even bother to inquire about the name. I immediately signed. During the 5th season of The Kelly Clarkson Show, Kelly Clarkson also makes an appearance. Picture taken by YC Eubanks/NBC. It was also discovered that Carol Burnett was in the ladies' room. The legendary comedian has her own story about a fan trying to follow her into the restroom, but it was much more understandable than the one she told. In my memory, I was sitting there when I heard the sound of these little feet entering the room. What's more, I could tell that it's a young girl because of the size of her shoes. She came to a halt in like manner, and then she knelt down and asked, "Are you Carol Burnett?" Burnett recalled the event. Clarkson responded by saying, "At least it's a kid. This is a grown-up woman who did it to me." When Burnett met Elvis, he had a more positive experience. During a conversation with Stephen Colbert, Burnett related a first encounter that was significantly less embarrassing than the one he had with Elvis Presley himself. She stated, "I met him, he was very sweet, and I got his autograph for my kid sister," in reference to her encounter with the crooner at the Ed Sullivan Show, which took place during the height of Elvis Presley's fame. Despite this, she was not pleased with the fact that she was scheduled to perform beside the most famous celebrity in the world at the moment. During the time that Elvis was serving in the military, I was on the show. In the time that he was serving in the military, they accomplished a really significant act on stage, and I was the first one to be put on. I was not well received by anyone. Yes, it was Elvis. And the question was, where the hell is Elvis? When Burnett recalled it, he admitted, "I was a failure. It was a terrible experience."